I had every role as a football player here. I was a team captain. I was a starter. I was a league championship. I was a member of a team that won the league championship, and I was also a scout team guy along the course of my career. So, like, I can relate with everybody as a student and an athlete here, and that's a huge weapon for me, moving forward. Again, arriving here at this spot, you're right. Like, I came to Shippensburg because we have a coaching minor, not knowing that, I know I wanted to coach, but not knowing that I would be back here as our head football coach. I always wanted to be a head football coach at a college or university, never thinking that this was the one. So the first day being at the desk and going through it a little bit and finding a pair of scissors that had Coach Reese's name still on them was an interesting experience in and of itself, because I was on the other end of the desk having conversations with Coach Reese in a number of different ways. So to be on the other end of the desk having those same conversations is still a pinch me situation, but it is my job. It is my job, so I want to do it to the best of my ability. And I'm telling recruits and our players, even though it is a job, I actually handle it more as a responsibility because of my feelings that I have towards this place and how much of a debt of gratitude I have to the university and the football program.
What is your vision as what Shippensburg football becomes or will turn into? How much of that is shaped by the experiences you've had at this school during your playing days and taking maybe the best of what you learned when you were here, combining that with your journey as coaching and then ending up at this spot? Long story short, when a player signs that dotted line and says, I want to come to Shippensburg University, what are they signing up for?
So what I tell guys in recruiting visits right now is the word that they use with us is commit. And I throw up a dictionary definition of a slide about when you say you commit somewhere, what it actually means. And there's two words at the end of the one of the definitions I found, which is wholeheartedly dedicated. So I want to make sure that guys, that when they say they're committing to Shippensburg University football, they understand what the word means. And a dictionary definition, again, two words is wholeheartedly dedicated. Why I make an emphasis on that is because if you commit to Shippensburg University football, Shippensburg University football is going to commit to the young men that enter our football program.
How important is it with you now at the helm, the way you're recruiting, is it to build the foundation of your football program with the talent that you find here in Pennsylvania and then extend out to maybe outside of that?
It's a huge one for me, and I'll even be more specific in terms of the area that you cover. Like, I recruited District 3 in Pennsylvania for 8 years at a different school. Whenever I was a kid, 20 years ago now, maybe longer than that, however it's been for me to get there. But, when you talked about the best football in Pennsylvania, everybody talked about Pittsburgh, rightfully so. Everybody talked about Philadelphia, and that makes sense. Those are two of the biggest places in the state. But now, in today's situation and circumstances, if you don't talk about the center of Pennsylvania, if you don't talk about the Mid-Penn League, if you don't talk about York and Adams, if you're not talking about Lancaster, Lebanon, you're missing out. You really, really are. So not only is it a Pennsylvania thing for me, it might even be more importantly a District 3 thing for me, that we build a fence around Dauphin, Franklin County, Cumberland County, Lancaster, Lebanon County, York and Adams County. Because if we get 10 All-Stars from that area on a year-in, year-out basis, our roster will be fine moving forward.